Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for LOLGBT Plus presents STFU. Please welcome to the stage your host, David Shapiro.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Good, good. Okay, did you guys come for drag or comedy? Both. There's not that many people. If you want, I can avoid talking to you. You look terrified. But there's like 9 people, so it's just really easy to check in with every single person. You okay? Okay. You keep looking. Okay. Blink twice if you need help at any point. Okay. Anyway, my name is David Shapiro, and when my family moved here, it was a time of anti-immigration, so we had to change the spelling of our last name. Now we do it the traditional white way with an S, but we used to do it the traditional Jewish way with a $sign. Okay. I have to check. No? Okay. All right. You're my favorite. Thank you. No, I don't know. I should say, I don't know how intimate you guys want to get. I know you guys don't care. But this, I keep saying it every month, but I don't know when it's going to happen. But this might be my last comedy set as a boy. I'm transitioning, and I don't know when I'm going to, like, just fully socially transition. But what I do know is that I was in the shower and getting ready. And when I'm a boy, I want to smell like sport. I don't know what that is. It's teal, and Old Spice makes it. It smells like sport. When I'm a girl, though, and I'm a girl more than half the time at this point, like out in the world, I want to smell like apricot and rhubarb. And I could not tell you what rhubarb smells like at all. Like, I have no idea what the fuck a rhubarb is. I thought it was a Muppet, actually, but my body wash that I like using is apricot and rhubarb when I'm a girl. But today's a boy day, right? Like, I woke up too late to do makeup. I thought about it, and I was like, there's not enough time, and I want to look pretty for you guys if I do come as a girl, and as a boy, I just don't care, because men. And so I was showering, and I was using the sport, and it's like almost empty. It's like maybe half empty, quarter empty, and I was like, I might be ready to socially transition, but as a Jew, this bottle of body wash is not ready for me to transition. I have to use the full bottle of body wash before I get, like, what am I gonna do if I'm a girl with sport? You know, I'm not gonna use that on my body and go out in the world as a girl smelling like sport. Some girls can, that's okay. I'm not hating on that. I just don't want to be that girl. I want to smell like apricot and rhubarb. It's interesting, all my friends told me that I would have all these new emotions transitioning and like new feelings and thoughts. And I'm Italian in addition to being Jewish. So no, I've had all these emotions already. Every time somebody makes red sauce, what you guys call pasta sauce, spaghetti sauce, I have all the like, why are you doing that? Stop, don't do that. Oh my God, is it gonna be okay? It might be okay. Why am I being so judgy about their pasta sauce? I should do, oh my God, it's terrible. It's terrible, take it away, throw it away. So I've had all these emotions already. And so I don't have any new emotions as a girl. But I do have this fear. I had a surgeon that was gonna do my face surgery, and I'm turned this way to make you feel better. Is it working? All right, cool. And I had this surgery and scheduled for my face. It was supposed to be in January, and the surgeon hates me. I don't know why, but she hates me, so she canceled it. And then she called my therapist supervisor and transphobically screamed at them. So she's crazy, right? Like, I think it's fair to say that. I don't think it's slander to say a surgeon calling someone's therapist's boss and screaming at them, making them feel transphobically attacked. It's a little unhinged, right? I don't want that person doing my surgery. They were like, my insurance was like, maybe just try again with her. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Not with my face. Like, no. I want you know how people cook with love and you can tell? And you're like, what makes this so good? And they're like, the secret ingredient's love. You know? Like, there's drag, I promise. I promise it's coming. But like that's what I want my face surgery. I want my face surgery done, and I want to like be all healed and email the surgeon and be like, it's so good. Like you're so good at your job, and she's like, that's because I did it with love. Like that wouldn't weird me out. I would appreciate that. And so that's the only emotion I have is like this like I don't want someone that hates me to do my face. You can hate me and do any other part of my body because I want all the surgeries, right? Hello, welcome. You missed. I'm Jewish and I'm trans, but I'm a boy, and so yeah. Okay, cool. You're caught up. Right now, I have to turn this. But I'm sorry. Okay. So my face surgeon hates me. That's where we were when you just came in, and I was saying you can hate me and do any other part of my body, right? Like you can hate me and put in some boobs. This is my first set ever in a sports bra. I don't know how I feel about it today, but eventually I want more than what I have, probably. I want what I have when I'm a girl already. That's all. Just what I'm used to. Because the seatbelt goes in a certain spot with the boobs, and I'm used to that. So I don't want to have to adjust again where the seatbelt's going. Like, no way. But no, you can hate me and do my ribs. You can hate me and do like my body contouring. You can hate me and do my bottom surgery. The only thing about the bottom surgery, though, is I want it to be a woman so she knows where to put the clit. Otherwise, it might end up somewhere weird. Like it's on my toe or something, and the man's like, I didn't know, I guessed. Yeah, I'm so much happier. I've been on estrogen. Tomorrow will be 1 year. Thank you. They're like, we don't get it. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. It's gonna be 1 year, and I'm so much happier. And my friends have noticed it. Like, it's not even me that's noticed it right away. It was my friends. They're like, you're better. And I am. Like, I have OCD. I'm like really, in my brain. Germophobia and checking. Do you guys know what checking is? I bet half of you do it. It's where you leave your house, you're driving to work, and you're like, did I leave the oven on? You didn't even turn the oven on. What do you mean, did I leave the oven on? You haven't used it in a week. But you go home, you go back to check. That's called checking. Did I leave the garage door open? Did I leave the front door unlocked? That's called checking. It's a subtype of OCD, right? Sorry if you have it and I just destroyed your life. Go get counseling now. Save yourself. I locked my door today to my apartment and I just walked away like a normal person. And I remember doing it. And I didn't have to go back and check. That's great. It's going to be a lot less stairs for me because I live upstairs and I'm so used to going up and down the stairs 3 times because I'll lock the door and then go downstairs and be like, wait, did I lock the door? And then I'll go back and then but I'm not thinking about locking the door. I'm thinking about how much I hate having OCD. And so then I get back down, wait, did I lock the door? And so I get like 3 flights of stairs and 1 exit, but that's not funny, I guess. You know what is funny is I think, you know how everyone... like not everyone, but sometimes people are like, God's a woman. You guys have heard that, right? Yeah. It's like a famous Ariana Grande song. Absolutely not. God is not a woman. I love Ariana Grande more than most people I know. Like dogs. Like I love her like I love dogs. And we all love dogs. That's like a compliment. She would agree. But God's not. Like God is absolutely giving man energy, except for one instance that I can remember. And go on this little Torah biblical journey with me. I'm not religious, but I do know a couple. I'm like Jay-Z when he's like, I ain't past the bar, but I know a little bit. Like, I'm not religious, but I was taught some things. So there was the one where God flooded the whole world because he was mad at someone for, I don't know, eating something, like flooded the world. He's going to smite you all the time. One time somebody turned back to look at their hometown they would never get to go back to, and he was like, bap, salt, you're salt now. You're a pile of salt, bitch. Like, that's a man. That's not a woman. Like, not for looking back at home. But you know what was very, like, the one that's confusing, I don't know if you guys know, like, the Old Testament, or what we call the Testament, very well, because we don't have to. We just have the Testament. But there's a spot in the Old Testament where Abraham's on top of the mountain, and God's like, kill your son. And Abraham's like, what? No. And God's like, kill your son. And Abraham's like, I love my son. He's like, I know, that's why I want you to kill him. And he's like, I'm not going to kill my son for you. That's crazy. He's like, if you don't kill your son, you never can go to the promised land. I'll never talk to you again. And Abraham's like, I guess I'll kill my son. I don't know. And so like he gets, I don't know, I imagine he has like a big sword. He doesn't have a big sword. ancient Israelites, but he pulls out his big sword and he's about to like slash his son, and God's like, wait, don't do it. I was just joking. Why are you doing that? Now you can never come to the promised land anyway. Fuck you. Like that, I feel like isn't man energy. Other than that, I feel like God's giving hole in the wall energy all day. And I've never met a woman that intentionally punched a hole in a wall in my life, but men do it like all the time. This is intimate and weird now, right? I know, it's less laughter. Okay, good. But like, I also, as a Jew, I was thinking about this the other day. You know how it's GIF or GIF? That argument with the JIF file? Yeah, what do you guys say? GIF. GIF. No one says GIF. I say GIF. And so that made me scared that when I'm telling this joke about God, what if it's Jod? What if we've all been praying to God and we're supposed to be praying to Jod? And I don't like that because that would make me a goo. And I don't want to be gooish, okay? It's not cute to be gooish. I think but it is crazy because I'm so much happier or more organized. I'm just a nicer, better person. I'm also way meaner when I want to be, and I like that too. With the estrogen and the fact that I've been taking it for so long. Like I said, tomorrow will be a year for me. I have B cups. They're sports bra right now. It's my first set ever in a sports bra. Usually I do it in my 32 double deep. Of Hollywood, Fredericks of Hollywood bras. But this is in a sports bra, and it's so ugly. It looks like a nursing bra. And my friend was like, you don't know what a nursing bra looks like. It's a nurse. That's what it looks like, right? Just with the hole that pops open. But no, I'm like so much happier, and I'm just like, there's so many unhappy people in the world. I really think that if more people mess with their hormones a little bit, right? Because like I feel like I'm onto something. Like not everyone needs to transition just because they're a little depressed. But like you're a little depressed, you're a little like lackluster. Just microdose something. Go and get tested. Maybe you need less of something. Maybe you need more of something. Maybe it's the one you're already getting. Maybe you just need more testosterone if you're a male presenting person. Maybe you need more estrogen if you're a female presenting person. My ex-wife needed less estrogen because too much estrogen gave her migraines. That makes sense now because she had man energy too, and she would agree. And I love her very much and missed her, but she definitely was the man of the house. Which all makes so much more sense now that I wear skirts to work. So yeah, but no, it's like I want to like call the Nobel. But you can't. I looked it up. You can't nominate yourself for a Nobel Prize. Well, good, because Trump would have done it. Somebody has to nominate you for the Nobel Prize for you to win. And so I'm like, I need to find a scientist doctor. I don't know if that exists, the hybrid. And they need to study this and not, because whoever in the world could have known that hormones could change your whole outlook and change your mood and change your whole experience. Women knew the whole time. Why aren't we listening to women? Why doesn't Messin listen to women? Because women knew all of this. So I'm so glad to join your team. Thank you very much. I don't want to be on the other side. You know who's been giving me hives, men? Men have been giving me hives. Sorry, not you, but I don't know how you present, not you. But like, men have been giving me hives because they say dumb things. And I don't know. I never had hives before I started transitioning. And now I get hives when I'm around a man and when I have to bite my tongue. See, that's the problem because I'm so much better at being meaner that I want to like, I think I have to go through that 7th grade girl phase where I just cut people. Yeah, on the back of it, like cut their Achilles metaphorically. You're like, you'll never walk again, Sabrina. And so I wanted, but like, I forgot where I was. Oh, I'm nicer? I don't even know. Do you remember where I was? I don't remember. But I am glad I'm transitioning because clearly I'm average American woman height. I'm 5'5". I don't know how tall you guys are, but if we lined you all up on the back of the wall, I'd be in the middle because I'm the average. And so it's really cool when I shop for clothes, medium. Yeah. I've never been able to wear a men's small. Like, I can't wear a men's small shirt. I go into Target and it looks like a blouse. It looks like a dress on me. And so this shirt actually is a little kid shirt. This jacket. I got it from, thank you. Isn't it cool? I felt really cool until I was watching Ant-Man 2. Do you guys remember that movie with Paul Rudd? and his daughter is 5 at the time, and she's wearing this jacket in the opening scene, and I was like, that's still super cool. Yeah, I feel super cool. I like it. Yeah, I think that's a lot. I've done a lot. Do you guys feel satiated with my stand-up? Okay, cool. Because there's a drag performer that's in drag, not lazy, and there's another comedian, and then we'll all switch, and everyone that does drag today is gonna do lip sync or stand-up, and everyone that does stand-up is gonna lip sync. So we swap, not like clothes or anything. That's well, I mean, then you got to be the same size, and if you're not, then you feel bad about yourself or good about yourself, depending on which of the swap you are. But I think the last thing I'll say is like, even though my body wash, what I said was my body wash is like half full. I have to catch them up. They were late. I'm sorry. But no, it's okay. My body wash is half full. It smells like sport, and it's a boy. And I'm ready to socially transition, but I'm not ready to socially transition with my body wash because I don't want to be a girl and smell like Old Spice. It's okay if girls do want to. That's fine. I don't want to, right? But even if I'm not ready or I am ready, I'll tell you what's ready. My nipples are so ready to transition. Boy nipples your nipples don't do anything. No, they're vestigial. Your nipples are for show. I'm not really sure why, because men nipples aren't that showy either. It's not like peacock. Like, can you imagine if we had the peacock equivalent of men nipples? That'd be crazy. We don't.
Like high beams?
I'm not sure.
Colorful.
Maybe colorful, maybe high beams, maybe feather. I don't know. It'd be whatever the metaphorical peacock equivalent is for nipples. Like, you would think men would have them, but no, they don't. But now I don't have men nipples because I've been on estrogen for a year. I have girl nipples, and I can feel I felt you guys coming in late, actually. I knew it. I was like, there's 2 people coming. But no, it's like they're like so sensitive that I was scrolling through my news app on my phone, and there was an alert, and there had just been a 3.2 magnitude earthquake in Sri Lanka, and I was like, no, it was 3.4. That's all my time, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna bring on. Thank you. I'm gonna bring on a performer, and she is a really good friend of mine, one of my best friends. And she has brunch tomorrow, but she's still here to entertain you guys and do some drag and some stand-up for you guys. Has anyone ever been to a drag show?
Yeah.
Okay, so tipping, you can tip if you want. You can do that here. That'd be great, because it is the culture. It is how you show appreciation. So I'm gonna bring her on stage, but you guys have to clap and get excited before I do that. Okay. Yeah, go do it. Give it up for Dixon Her.
But I'm dating a semi-sadist, so I got a black eye and my arms in a cast. Still, that scene was the cutie. Well, if not, he is good enough beauty. And I dream of a place where we could be together at last. A matchbox of her own, a fence, a 3-year chain link, a grill out on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine, the tractors that we share somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. I cook like Betty Crocker, and I look like Don
Keep it going for Dixon Her. So I don't know if anyone came to see like high octane dancing and splits, and her and I totally do that all the time. But this stage does not want that. No, we don't do it. We'll never do it. You're never gonna see us do high octane and splits. No, I'm 40. I'm not learning new stunt skills at 42. That's dangerous. Are you gonna learn new stunt skills?
I am.
You are learning new stunt skills?
He's going to a pole dance class with me next week.
That doesn't mean there's no pole
There's
here.
flexibility.
Right. I mean, it's scary to do a front. I know I can physically do it, but I'm scared to land it.
Wait.
Sure, and a concussion. I've had 9 of them. I don't want more. Okay, one more time for Dixon Her. I'm gonna bring up the next performer. It's a comedian, and she used to live in Sacramento, and then she was gone for a while. Now she's back for a limited time only before she leaves the country and tours the world. So please make some noise. Give it up. Get loud. Get excited. Natasha Sanders.
Step down there. Oh, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Like I said, my name is Natasha Sanders. So a little bit about my childhood, pretty boring. So the most exciting thing was our elementary school playground burned down in a fire. You know, and I didn't have like much luck and love until later in life. So there was one person, there was a guy, I was like, ooh, this might be the one. Hear me out. We've known each other off and on for years, right? Off and on for years, all through grade school. We had the same favorite starter Pokemon, same favorite food, and we coincidentally ended up in the same class in community college. I was like, this is fate, right? Flirted whole semester. End of the semester, I'm like, hey, what are you doing for summer, you know? And he's like, I'm gonna burn this place down. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, for sure. They did assign way too much homework. I get it. I'll see you later. That night on the news, community college set ablaze. 3 classroom portables burnt down. I was like, oh my God. What a coincidence. That is crazy. Like, what are the odds the same day? You know, and then I thought about it some more, because give me a break, weird situation. And I was like, ooh, actually, I do not remember seeing him for years after the playground burnt down when we were kids. I was like, oh my God, he really does identify with Charmander. That is so cute, very concerning. And I think I struggle connecting with men because I want to feel seen as a whole person, but instead, most of the time I feel like an RPG puzzle box guarding a preheated fleshlight. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah. And you know how women just get like automatically categorized into different fantasies against our will, and then whenever we try to break away from it, maybe look a little bit different, a little alternative, all of a sudden we get labeled witch, which historically is just a male fear fantasy. So always losing that game, right? And that really limits what people think women are capable of. So for instance, women will use love spells. Men will use GHB and Rohypnol. Women daydreaming, you know. But when a man does it, they're planning, they're making plans, they don't daydream, you know what I mean? And then women can curse you. Watch out. For sure. Man will shoot you, you know? So, like you see how one group is expected to fully participate in reality and the other one, fantasy. Like somebody ruins my life, and what's the worst they think I'm gonna do? Light a candle and what? Think bad thoughts? Give me a gun. Give me the gun. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine somebody showing up to court and being like, Your Honor, I'm simply incapable of premeditated murder. I've only ever daydreamed about it. There's a difference. It's too different. Like, it's never gonna work, you know? So I'm gonna let you know a little something. One day, my perspective of men shifted faithfully. Let me set the scene. It's an Applebee's, which is an appropriate setting for a white lady origin story. And to the right of us, a retirement party for a cop. To the left of us, child's birthday party. In the middle, us breaking up because he just told me he stole $6,000 for a dominatrix. Not great. No amount of spicy chicken crunchy wonton tacos is gonna hide my confusion and disappointment on the situation. So of course I asked why. And he said, I don't know, latex just does something for me. Didn't even look me in the eye when he said it. I'm like, that's cool. So I said a little bit louder. I was like, that's a lot of fentanyl you shoved up your ass. Isn't that dangerous? And he perked up and he's like, what? Guess who else perked up? Cops over to the right. So one walks over and then he starts panicking, like, what? No, why? And I'm like, I don't know. The latex just does something for me. And don't worry, the cops knew it was a joke by the second knuckle. It's fine. And I'm kidding. If anyone's concerned, like, did this white lady really just weaponize the cops to finger a guy's butthole in the middle of Applebee's, potentially traumatizing 3 to 4 9-year-olds? No. I only ever daydreamed about it. We're okay. But the arson story's true, which is weird. So like when I think about like what am I looking for? I think my fantasy is a groveling, obsessed creep. That's my jam. I have decided. So like nonchalant, not wanted. I need the chalant at 100. That's the ideal. And also they gotta be into weird shit. That's a plus, you know? So like I don't understand why, men get a lot of heat for like fetishes, you know? It's fine, it's great, actually. For instance, let's say there's a guy over here. We're gonna call him Gary. Gary likes getting kicked in the balls. That's great, I love kicking Gary in the balls. We're having a good time, everyone's happy. Everyone's like, oh, Gary's weird. Or like, you're weird for kicking Gary. And I'm like, no, I'll make it make sense. So for instance, the pleasure I feel from kicking Gary in the balls, I imagine, is the exact same as the pleasure men feel when they witness a bitch getting put in her place. It's real satisfying, turns out, and if they could do it over and over again, 100% they would. So we're all on the same page, samesies, twinsies, matter of fact. And so we have Gary. And on the other side, we have Ethan. Ethan wants to shove parts of himself inside of people. That's his form of intimacy, not Gary, Ethan. Ethan is like, I want to shove myself into as many holes as possible, and for some reason, nobody's calling Ethan weird. Gary's weird. Ethan, that's the default setting for intimacy, which is weird to me. I don't like that. So if I had to choose between the two, Gary all day. Gary every time, I'm a Gary girl, all right? So, like, Ethan, as a person with holes, bit of a threat, don't like it. And if somebody's thinking like, oh, you don't like sex, it sounds like you're going a long-winded way of saying you're gay. Maybe, okay, yes. But like, and if somebody else is like, oh, you'd like sex if we had sex, I can tell you now, nope. And I will do a quick poll. So for any ladies in the audience with experience in this, let me know, does Confident Dick check in to make sure you're having fun? Yeah, this is not going according to my plan. Next question, does Confident Dick care where the clit is?
Yes.
All right, this is not going good. Last question, we've had different experiences. Last question, does...
It's a bit of a unicorn.
Yeah?
It's okay.
All right, well, I'll skip. So that's how things have been disappointing for me. Didn't like that. And that's okay. Oh, okay. Last part. So I used to answer ads online for fun, trying to meet my target demographic. I found a guy, he's into feet, never did that before. I'm like, cool, let's do it. So to prepare, I got one of those chemical foot peels from Target. It did nothing. I did clean my apartment, got sushi. I invited him over, and he's a 6'8" man. I'm like, that is bananas. Did not see that coming. Thought about it. Quentin Tarantino, also tall, loves feet. Goes to show people want what they can't have, and for them, it is shit near the ground. So we're getting into it, right? He's licking my feet, sucking my toes, having a great time. I'm ticklish. We're having a blast. Suddenly, he stops. Oh no, I look down. My foot has decided at that time to deglove into his mouth. The chemical peel suddenly decided to work after day 3, right? Horror story. No, it says nowhere. on the package that it's activated via saliva. I looked after because I was humiliated, and he was hot. Very upsetting, and so I was like, this is amazing, yay, my feet did it! Like, don't you forget about me. And it's like, I wish you could, Kevin. I would love to see you again. Anyway, that was the end of my set. I hope you have a wonderful time, and bringing it back up to David.
Let's keep it going for Natasha. We'll let her get out of here. I feel like maybe so far the show's been like a man-hating show a little bit, but it's okay.
I'm here for it.
There are men.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
You're
He
okay.
also hates men.
All right. As I say, like just for reference, I don't like. I was a straight guy for 42 years, but now that I'm gonna be a woman, I'm like, if he wants to pay my rent. Like I did meet a man 2 weeks ago, and he was like smitten with me. Like I'm very pretty. I'll have to show you a picture. What, right now?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
No. But when I'm a lady, I'm pretty. You guys can vouch. Yeah, I'm like stupid pretty. Like people stop me and grab my arm on the street, and they're like, "You're so pretty," and I'm like, 10 pounds of makeup. No, like this guy was smitten with me, and he wouldn't stop staring at me at this charity function. And he came over to me finally, and I smiled, because flirting as a girl is way easier than flirting as a boy. And you just smile or don't smile. That's flirting too. You can do this. You cannot do that. Like anything works. And when you're a girl and when you're flirting with a guy, if you're a girl flirting with a girl, you just better hope you're the one getting flirted with, because you're in no luck anyway. But no, this guy walked up to me and he was like, "You are gorgeous." And I said, "Thank you." And he said, "I want you to be my sugar baby." And I was like, "Okay. Yeah, like, no, for sure. Like, I don't know what that entails, but I'm in. Like, I'm into trying new things. I'm growing boobs. I'm going to get a vagina. And I'm eating onions for the first time ever, which that's the weirdest one because I don't like the texture of onions. So he was like, "You'll never have to worry about a meal the rest of your life." And I'm a girl now, so I thought about that for a second, and I was like, could we start with my rent or my car payment? Because those cause me a lot more stress than meals. Like, I could live off of Campbell's soup for a month or two, you know? So, like, don't worry about the meals. You worry about the big stuff, big boy, you know? I'll eat celery stalks for dinner if you pay my rent. Like, I don't care, you know? Anyway, you guys want to keep the show going?
Yes.
Cool, awesome. We're at the part where we switch now. And sometimes there's more performers, and so you wouldn't see the same people for a second or two, like metaphorical, like a while. But you're going to see us all again really quick. So I hope that's okay. And now this is where it gets tricky, because you saw comedians doing comedy, and you saw a drag performer doing drag, and everyone looks very naturally in their element. But these are very hard skills, right, when you do them in front of people. Number one fear of every American is Donald Trump still being president. But then public speaking, it just got passed actually. It's public speaking, I think. I don't know. I've never had that. I can't identify with it. It's like I don't have a gag reflex. So like good future for me as a girl, you know? But like I can't relate to fear of public speaking, but it is a lot of people's fear. And then publicly lip syncing, you think it's gonna be fun until someone wants you to do it. And then it's terrifying. It's fucking maniac. Your back you get back sweat. Doesn't matter if you're skinny or fat. You're gonna get like lumbar sweat right there. It's terrible. But it is a really cool thing to watch people try it. And so you've seen everyone do what they do, and now they're gonna do something else. So are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna bring out the next performer. It is the comedian that you just saw. So please make some noise and get loud. Give it up. Start clapping. Give it up for Natasha Sanders. She has to address the crowd.
I do need a volunteer, and there is an insult in the song, so just if anyone would like to volunteer for it, I need you to sit facing the wall in a chair, pretending, okay, cool. You pull up a chair, go to face the then you're gonna pretend to be on the phone, yelling frantic the whole time. Whenever I kick your chair, shoo me away with your hand. Okay, and I don't know what I'm doing, but we're good. Let's try it.
I'm slipping in and you're tripping out, but that's what nighttime's all about. Don't take me in, I'll drag you down. You're not the prettiest girl around. Take a breath, stop freaking out. Take a drink, then let's make out. Your pupils wide, let's go outside. Light up a smoke, then start to cry. I'm slipping in, you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. I'm slipping in, and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. I'm slipping in, and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. I'm slipping in, and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. Don't grab my hand, I'm not your friend. I'm waiting for my life to end. Give me the gun, pass me the pen. Tonight's the night, our lives will end. Well, I spilled the blood, it's crimson red. I got the voices in my head. Give me the gun, pass me the pen. Tonight's the night, our lives will end. I'm slipping in and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. I'm slipping in and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. I'm slipping in and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. I'm slipping in and you're tripping out, and I'll let you in if you let me out. I'm slipping in and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. I'm slipping in and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. I'm slipping in and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out. I'm slipping in and you're tripping out, and I'm tripping in. I can't get out.
Give it up for Natasha Sanders. Keep going for Kyle. This lip syncing is really hard.
It is
but
hard.
you know what? Dixon and I were watching you because I think I've done like, I don't know, 1,500 fucking songs, but not that many as a boy. So when you see me do it as a boy and you're like, you haven't done 1,500 songs. No, because it's like flirting. Usually all I have to do is like, and it's fine, especially if I'm doing Ariana Grande. Yeah, you know. No, lip syncing is really hard, but we're watching you, right? And so this is, I don't know, 2,500 drag performances put together. And the hardest thing to do in a lip sync is when there's an instrumental version, because it's like, what the fuck do you do with your hands? Always, right? But what do you do with your face? What do you do? And that's a long instrumental part. And we were like, oh, that's kind of genius. Like, you're kind of genius for that. You handled the instrumental. Like, so one more round of applause for Natasha Sanders. And it's true, if you want to see Say Yes, it's at Stab next Friday, here at Stab next Friday at 10 p.m. While we're on the subject, can everyone give a round of applause to Jessie? Yes, he's the man behind the curtain. He is Stab. Give a round of applause to Stab for existing, letting us do weird shows like this. And then I'm gonna bring up my friend Dixon to do stand up for you guys. But I thought I'd ask you really quick about my song. That way we can get it prepped. I couldn't decide because I did Misery Business last night, and so that's stuck in my head. But I was like, no, I'm gonna do a boy voice song tonight. So I sent 3. I sent I didn't know what the crowd would be like. It'd be like older white people. I sent Mr. Brightside. I also sent for older white people. I sent Blink 182.
Wow. Ouch.
I mean, that's that's me too. I'm 42. That's what I grew up with.
I'm older.
Well, yeah, I was alive during Reagan's first term, so I'm not young. And then what was the for younger people, but maybe older, maybe younger millennials. I brought My Chemical Romance. Which of those 3 do you guys want?
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Mr. Brightside, My Chemical. Okay, I need a tiebreaker.
I always dig Brightside.
Come on, favorite. What?
My Chemical Romance.
Okay, all right, we'll do My Chemical Romance. All right, cool. All right. No one said Blink 182. It's fine, just you and me in our heads. Just, all right.
You could go wrong with either one.
No, all 3 are good.
3 were
Yeah.
bangers.
I'm gonna bring out my friend. She's taller, and she's done stand up a couple times. But I need you guys to be supportive, be adorative with your hearts. Make some noise. Put your hands together. Give a round of applause to Dixon Her.
This is my favorite part because a lot of you don't look familiar at all to me. Have I met any of you before? Just give me a shake like no. Because you'd think that this voice is like something that matches me, right? Well, it's not. And that's part of my drag is like I am very, why am I leaning over? I'm very like into the art of the transformation of the face and the body, except for, sorry y'all, I didn't put on the corset tonight. It's just been like fun, one of those summers already where I'm like, tonight's not the night for the corset. I have to be able to sit, and the stool is here. I see the stool. I've never understood the stool. Understood the stool. Say that 5 times fast. Understood the stool, understood the stool. I kind of did a thing last time I was here about the stool and how I hate sitting, so I'm going to stand the whole time. Usually that gets a little bit of an applause because some people like to sit. I'm opting out of that. No, I'm joking. You guys fell for it. Wow. So yeah, I kind of fit the vibe of like, I did like the musical number. Did anyone know what musical that was from? Yes. So you're familiar, Little Shop of Horrors, yeah. I just was like kind of feeling like musical tonight, and I was like, let me do a musical. Oh my God! But what if they hate musicals? What if they like just think that it's like super like gay of me to do a musical? And then I thought, you know what? My birthday's coming up. Fuck it. Like I'm doing it regardless. Like so, I don't owe anyone an apology for that. And then that triggered something in my mind, and that was that. My birthday's coming up. Does anyone else have like a summer birthday? Leo or Cancer? Oh, so you were beforehand. Okay, cool. Happy belated to you. Okay, well, anyway, so I'm a Leo, and I feel like, you know, I never really gave into the whole astrology thing with the like, oh, Leos, they're so about themselves and blah, blah, blah. And then I did drag for the first time, and I was like, I'm all about myself. And so then I met one of my besties, Miss Shapiro, and, oh wait, that's not her last name. Miss Vanetti, I'm so sorry. Miss Vanetti, and I was like, oh, we could just literally talk about ourselves all day to each other. So we like put each other on speakerphone all the time, and we're just like, and then this happened to me, and then I'm like, well, guess what happened to me? And we just go back and forth all day, and I don't know if we even heard each other. But at least you got it out there, right, in the world? And I kind of love that shit. But with birthdays, something that's like kind of like a pet peeve of mine. And you know what it came from? It was like, I went to go see No Doubt, and I was like kind of enjoying a gummy herbal thingy. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I'm really feeling this. And this is really good. And me and my friend were just jamming, and then we get like thrown to the side, and in comes this girl, birthday sash. Happy birthday to me. And then she has a tiara on, and she walks in, and I'm like, God, she has to be like, what, like 37, let's say. And that's fine. Like, I mean, like, no judgment on age and stuff, but it's like, the fuck is the statement about? Like, when did we get there? When did we actually get there? I do believe that everyone needs to have, like, their moment to shine. We get it. But guess the fuck what? Every day someone was born. It's just, is there a day that someone wasn't born? I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, like, unless I just am not, like, thinking about a good date or something. But I'm pretty sure that we get to have a birthday every single day, and everyone wants to feel important, and I get it. But then it kind of, like, goes into, like, the whole trophy thing, right? Like, everyone gets a trophy. And then at some point, it's just like, when do we give that shit up? Like, I'm just kind of sick of people, but but on top of that, it's just like, I'm one of those people where on my birthday, it's happening, it's gonna be a thing. And depending if I'm wearing a wig, I might wear a tiara, but like, but like the spotlight's on me in that case, right? Like if I'm gonna show up in a wig, then most likely I'm going to have a show, which means that the spotlight better be on me, and so I'm gonna wear the fucking tiara, and I'm gonna say, Tiffany, it's my birthday, right? So, okay, maybe I'm like contradicting myself, because I think everyone does need to feel important on their birthday, right? Except if you're like really fucking ugly. But like, no, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm so joking. But anyways. You know, in my head, like I was like trying to just think about the whole birthday thing, and I'm going like, God, has it really been that long? Who started this shit where they need to feel special on their birthday too? And you know what it was? Paris Hilton. I think it was Paris Hilton. And I think that she does really like some great things in this world at this point. She's like come out and done a bunch of charity shit. She's like raised awareness about the treatment and what are those places called? Like psych centers almost, or like, you know, the little places that they send you off, almost like a conversion camp type of thing. And she's raised a lot of awareness about that. So I respect her for that. But back in the day, it was all about her and her ditziness and blah, blah, blah. Smart move back in the 2000s, let's be real. Like, that was a moneymaker. But, so now I'm trying to relive it here when she was like in her early 20s, and now I'm like, I'm 35, yes, I could do it too. Let me put on my fucking tiara. And, but I just don't really want to do the whole tiara thing and like be bumped when I'm trying to enjoy my high at the No Doubt concert. And that's just me rambling, like, I'm so sorry, but I've been having to get this off of my chest for forever. But I'd love Paris Hilton. Woo. Before I peace out, because I'm about to piss my pads, I am gonna say something that, God, I don't even know what to like say to you right now. Not like in a mean way. I'm like Miss Shapiro. You mentioned Old Spice. It's been a minute since I did like put on some drag, and so like I've been wearing the Old Spice because that's what I have in my cabinet, and like that's what it does to my pits. Do you see this big old ring? Yeah, it's like an allergy. But the thing is, it's kind of like what you're saying is like sometimes I just want to smell like that. It smells so delicious. But you turned me on, period. But no, you turned me on to it's like a herbal. What is it, like a watery like thing that is on a little ball and you roll it on you, and it's sandalwood. And I put that on today, but it was already after I had the Old Spice on, and so now I think I'm getting like double it. And so like, if you see the trail of blood as I walk away, just know I did it so that you didn't have to smell what you could have been smelling. And with that, I'm so thankful that you all just listened to me for the past, God, has it only been a minute? No, I'm kidding. Thank you for having me. I'm Dixon Her.
Keep it going for Dixon Hurd. It's an all natural deodorant. It actually works really well. I don't sweat that I turned her on to. I have to look up what the company is, but it's really great, and that's what I use too. But yeah, it doesn't hurt. Use it first. Don't use the Old Spice first. Also, like, who invented birthdays? Leos, definitely. Also as a Leo, except I'm not a Leo as a girl. I'm a Virgo as a girl, which kind of sucks. But I was like 2 weeks early, so it kind of makes sense that I'm both. And so, but that made me realize I'm a New Year's baby, which isn't awful. But you know what's awful? You know who shouldn't celebrate their birthday? My ex-wife, because her birthday's November. No, really, truly, it's so fucking cliche. Her birthday is November 14th. That's different. I mean, you also probably shouldn't celebrate your birthday, but at least it's not the 14th. Because do you know what's 9 months before November 14th? Exactly. Her parents fucked on Valentine's Day. How original. Sabrina. No, that's not her name. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna do a song. And you guys I was thinking off stage, I was like, I'm probably never gonna get to do Blink-182 for a crowd as a girl. I should do that, but then I was like, no, we have to stick with My Chemical Romance. You guys have to sing along though. You gonna do that? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right, here we go. Oh, hold on. Okay, here we go.
Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you have to say. I never want to let you down or have you go. It's better off this way. For all the dirty looks, the photographs your boyfriend took. Remember when you broke your foot from jumping out the second floor? I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. You wear me out. What will it take to show you that it's not the life it seems? I told you time and time again, you sing the words, but you know what it means to be a joke. And look, another line without a hook. I held you close as we both shook for the last time. Take a good hard look. No. Okay, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. You wear me the photographs your boyfriend took. You said you read me like a book. The pages all are torn and frayed. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay now. But you really need to listen to me, because I'm telling you the truth. I mean this, I'm okay. Trust me. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. When I'm not okay, I'm not fucking okay. I'm not okay. I'm not
Thank you. I practiced.
I know.
Okay, that was not the end of the show. We do one last thing. Sorry, I forgot to mention it. We don't end the show like that. We end it like a drag show. We bring everybody up so you guys can clap for everybody and give adoration. Then we'll be in the lobby. But you should check out all of Stab's offerings. They have a lot of great shows every week. I mean, some of them are older, some of them are current. But just check out the website. You should come back next Friday. I will be in drag. I will put in effort and shave. So make some noise and give it up one more time for Natasha Sanders. And keep it going for Dixon Hurd. Guys, thank you so much for coming out on this lovely Saturday night. I hope you all have a good night. We'll be in the lobby if you have any questions or comments. Goodbye.
All right, everybody, that is it for us for the gosh darn evening. Do check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. We're live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream every gosh darn thing we do. We'll be back here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. It's Stab Jam. If you want to get up, it's an open improv jam. And the show of the evening is Improviver. It's the season finale of Improviver, Stab Island Season 3. Check us out. Otherwise, get home safe, everybody. Have a good night.